Back now with breaking news in the federal sex trafficking trial against Sean Diddy Combs. Prosecutors have rested their case against the music mogul, wrapping up 29 days of testimony from more than 30 witnesses. The government claims Combs leveraged his businesses to operate a criminal enterprise. Combs has pleaded not guilty to all charges in the case and today decided not to take the stand. NBC News entertainment correspondent Chloe Malas is outside the courthouse in New York City. So, Chloe, did we hear at all from Combs about the decision not to testify? And what else happened in court today?
Hey there. Well, just moments ago, the judge asking Combs if it was his decision to not testify. And it seemed as though he was eager to talk, right? That he had been silent for so many days. And really, he had to be careful about not making any sort of facial expressions because he was admonished a few weeks ago by the judge at kind of making eye contact with certain jury members. And today he said several sentences. He also told the judge that he was doing a good job. And he said that it was his decision, along with his lawyers, to not testify, and he seemed in good spirits. And as for what's happening now, earlier we had Combs' defense team do something called a Rule 29 motion, where they have asked the judge to declare a mistrial, dismiss the case or certain charges from the case because they have tried to prove that the government did not meet their burden and that they have not proven their side of things in their case. And the judge has said that he reserves his decision, and we might be seeing that in some sort of written ruling later this week.
So, Chloe, when do we think this heads to the jury?
I mean, potentially Friday afternoon. We have to get through closing arguments first. So you're going to have prosecutors right out of the gate. They have 4 hours to make their final plea to the jury, but it's not really their final plea, and I'll get to that in a second. Then in the afternoon, Combs' team will have 4 hours for their defense. But Friday morning, you could see the prosecutors do something called their rebuttal. The prosecutors, because they have that burden of proof on their side, they get the final word to the jurors. So then if all goes according to plan, like I said, Friday afternoon, the jury could be charged and have the case. But again, nothing ever goes according to plan. And we've seen that in this trial in particular, things get pushed back. So we could also see the jury not get this case until Monday.
Well, we know you'll stay on it. Chloe Malas, thanks so much.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.